it. Multiple people heard it. We had to have multiple meetings about, can you not do that? The same chick decided that when I was on a fundraising live for TikTok, I was fundraising for someone's apartment. We had this thing that we were doing where we would find people who needed help. We would use my TikTok live. I'd get up there and people would donate to that person directly, not my bank accounts, none of my shit, directly into their Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App being up here. Whoever the person was who we were fundraising for. And Crystal gets up on the panel and says the most inappropriate shit that could get the live taken down. And then wonders why I'm like, we might not be able to work together because this is kind of crazy. You can't be saying these things. And I'm edgy. So if you're saying some stuff that's bothering me, I also have texts from Crystal where she claims that she's not a Democrat and that she's a moderate. So those can always go up too. Those are always friendly. I have seen her video. I couldn't watch the whole thing. Yeah, I can't either.
Wait, who's?
Crystal.
Oh.
You guys can ask any questions you like. I'm on a warpath now. I've been nice, and I haven't posted anyone's bullshit. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, we've been sitting on this, like...
We've been sitting on this, and sitting on this, and sitting on this. And I've decided if you're gonna keep pushing the buttons, I'm not gonna sit on this shit no longer. I'll just let the fucking eggs out. Just fucking, you know...
What, you've waited months.
I waited months.
Like...
Because
hoping to...
but it's wild to me too. It's because these people all have multiple text messages between us, and they have never posted any of our text messages because none of my text messages are bad. Like I'm nice to people. I'm just nice to people. My text messages are nice to people. I'm kind to people. That's it. You know what I mean? So it's like you're an accelerationist. No, not at all. I'd say I hold the gas for a minute, but then when people want to clock and they don't stop, I press it hardcore.
I know she has it too.
Yeah, it's on my phone. I just would have to exit off and then send it. Most of the Democratic leaders are basically sleepwalking through this. I can agree to that. Also, you guys should go ahead and join. You guys should go ahead and join my Discord. If you think that I'm based and you want to be in a based place, go ahead and join my Discord. Anyways, introducing...
Wait, let me flip it.
Oh, you want to flip it?
Yeah,
so that they can read it?
I can read it.
Introducing Crystal's commentary on... Crystal's commentary. She has decided to lie about me all over the internet, and this is the person making these accusations. So I think she's got to focus on herself first.
She needs to deconstruct.
She's got to deconstruct, because this was literally like 3 months ago. It's about 3 months ago when she did this. You guys are going to love this. You're going to be shocked. So give me 1 second. We're pulling it up right now. Do you flip it?
Yeah, sorry. I just got to get to it.
Just like reset.
I see it.
Yeah. And then is it flipped?
I got it.
You just got to flip it.
Yeah, I know. Just give me 1 second.
We're excited to show you this.
I just want to make sure.
Did you even... Oh, you guys gotta... It's already been debunked that Mercedes lied about voting.
Oh
She
God,
called out a creator and got her. Yeah, exactly. Okay. This is Crystal, who decided that she wanted to take it to the internet and be like, Mercedes is a horrible person because she kicked me out of the motherfucking left wing. Why'd you get kicked out of the left wing, Crystal? Oh... I don't know, maybe it's because you go live and say shit like this? Is that why, Crystal? I think that's why. I think that that's inappropriate. And you decided that captioning your live was okay.
And if you don't know what that, it's just a racial term.
If you don't know what that means, you might want to go look it up. That's you, Crystal.
I also need an apology, Crystal.
We want a public apology for that,
Public.
Crystal, and I have not seen a public apology.
Public. To me, not, like, specifically to me.
Yeah, you better mention Dom's motherfucking name in it, too. Marie receipts? What are Marie receipts? Me and Marie had a phone call conversation. Yeah.
People are too loud, yeah. Off topic, do you fly fish?
If I'm up north, yeah, but not here in the south. Yeah, so that's Crystal, everyone. That's the person who got mad because they got kicked from the left wing when 99% of the reason they got kicked was because of multiple inappropriate comments that they made, and then deciding to do this. And then deciding to try to get a live taken down by saying the most horrendous shit.
Yeah, that was...
While I was fundraising for someone else, fundraising for a girl who needed to keep their apartment, and we're doing an active TikTok live so that they can keep their apartment, and Crystal comes up here and starts talking schmexual on the goddamn live in front of like 400 people. And she had to be removed.
But they don't say that part.
But they don't mention that when they go on their Mercedes tirades, right? They don't mention this. They don't show this shit. If you guys would like to screenshot this while you have it, if you want to keep this as a receipt for yourself, I don't mind. Trust me, no minding at all. You want to fucking play games.
We weren't gonna do this.
We weren't gonna do
Like,
this.
goddamn.
But here we are doing it now. I have so many phone calls recorded too of these people who are like, Mercedes is the devil. We could do another live where we just get a little box and we just play those phone for everyone to listen to. Oh, Crystal also, I got another text from Crystal that she was praying or hoping that someone else had a prolapsed booty hole.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was
Just praying on...
one of the people, one of the members of the project.
Yeah.
She was hoping that their booty hole prolapsed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just wishing the ill will on...
Yeah, and I decided to text and be like, I can't, like with a laughing face to it, because I'm like, wait, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna try to entertain this to see if you're gonna say any more fucking crazy ass shit so that I can expose it. And she went on to say more crazy shit. This is Crystal.
What the fuck is wrong with people? Yeah, we're trying to figure that out.
Yes.
They always
always saying very uncomfortable stuff. So
the bad ones always go after the good ones.
yeah.
So I don't know why. So.
You shouldn't remember me, but I can see you moved on, which is beautiful. Wait, who are you? No stupid hate trolls. I'm impressed. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I don't know what you're saying, hon. Hey, mate, it's me, Gator. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. This is just, you get tired of it. You get tired of people and their bullshit, and you decide to do something against it. And it's like, I am tired of people jumping on here and being like, yo, Mercedes, you knew me a long time ago? What is your name? You gotta put your name. Is it Anthony? Is it Anthony your name? A different name. Like everyone, we lost our TikTok number. I don't remember. Why do people act like there's only one side to every story? Because they're trying to paint a narrative. Now, if I were to be honest with you, I don't think that these moments define a person. I don't. But if you want to play dirty, it doesn't matter. It's just know it's beautiful to see you. Wait, but who the fuck are you? You can't say that. You gotta tell me who you are. I am a guy. The face is still the same. The wrong color. It's not green.
So cryptic. What is going on?
That's a long time ago. Doesn't matter. Well, okay. Interesting. Thank you for being nice, though. Do I come from the LGBT community? Obviously. Dean Park, obviously. I don't care if you're liberal, conservative. I'm still a fan. Thank you, thank you. I'm not a conservative, though. I'm a moderate who voted blue. So, no, you haven't upset me. You're not upsetting me at all. You're not a problem. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about anyone else who said some interesting shit about me, no, you are not blue. I said I voted blue, and I said I was a moderate, that I voted blue. Weren't you conservative before? Yes. But I think I was moderate the whole time. to be honest. I think I've literally been pretty much almost the same person. I've changed my views and beliefs based off of new facts and information that I've gotten, but other than that, I've been pretty much the same. So, for example, like I had opinions on DEI that were false because I didn't know what DEI was, and then I learned what DEI was, and now I have a different take on DEI. William, you've been independent. If you don't follow me, you should follow me. You flip-flop between moderate and liberal. That's actually not true, though. I mean, I get, okay, that is true, but it's not that I'm trying to flip-flop. It's that when I was on the right, you only were right. The only thing that you could be was right. Like, all it was right. And I had no idea that there were factions on the left. Most of America has no idea that there is, or I guess when I say most, like, the Republican Party, no one has any idea what a liberal versus a leftist is. And it's like, okay, yeah, most of the conservatives don't know what the fuck that is. So when I came over here and I said I'm on the left, people thought that meant I was saying that I'm a leftist. No, I didn't know there was a difference between a leftist and a liberal, because they just used the same word for it all. They called them libtards, which I know that's a play on a slur. And it's like, okay, well, I guess I'm not a leftist. I don't want to call myself a liberal because I don't want to be subjected to the left's bullshit. So let me claim the moderate title, but I do vote blue, and most of my policies are left. And this, you gotta understand too, I've been in politics for a year. 6 months of those have been a conservative. The rest of it has been being over here on this side. So to expect me to be, like, out of all of my life, I've only done politics for 1 year. To expect me to know all of that out the gate is just disingenuous. Moderate because it's convenient for you? Yeah. Yeah, it's very convenient to be a moderate. Because then you get to keep your brain open, and the people who follow you as a moderate aren't going to get mad when you criticize, a party. It doesn't matter what you identify as, you're still going to be critiqued. It does matter. Because, for example, there's a moderate, a centrist on here called the radical centrist. No one's trying to cancel him because he's always been a centrist. There's people like Clarkson Lawson who identifies as a centrist, an independent, and people leave him alone. They don't think it's worth their time. Do you believe that climate change is going to destroy the planet? I think caring for the planet is important. And you're still platforming problematic people, and I'll continue to do so. That is such the most insane fucking take that I can't talk to conservatives, or that Mercedes platform conservative, bad, Dean Withers, debates Nick Fuentes, which we know who is never going to change. That's good. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that is, you seem to be incapable of tracking your own logic. The only thing that is a difference is you don't like our my debate style versus his. You think his is okay? No, Clarkson wasn't MAGA till it affected him. He was Republican. He was a Republican, okay? You can call him MAGA if you will, but he found himself out and figured out that he was a centrist. It's not, people don't do that because of nefarious reasons. People don't change their mind because there's some nefarious undertones. That's what's so fucking frustrating is people will be like, you changed your mind. Yeah, I know Clarkson. Clarkson's my friend. What I'm saying, I'm not saying that he was never MAGA, but to say that he changed his mind only because something affected him is completely false. He changed his mind because he realized both sides participate in behaviors that he doesn't approve of. Hey, so what's based and funny about the R slur? I don't personally use the R slur, but people I know and I associate with use that word. Like, there's people I will be on tour with who use that word. Then I'm not going to tell them that they can't, like, I'm not going to be like, I can't work with you. These people are like 40 years old, 30 years old. They're using, you say it's based when they say it. Yeah, because you guys scream about it. So if it makes someone else decide that their whole entire day is going to be ruined because someone else's language, then yeah, I'm going to say it's based. Why not? Do you not stand against ableist language? No, I just don't police people. It is not my job to police people and tell them what they can and can't say when they're fighting on my side. It's not even my job to do that in the first place. If I don't like something, I'm not going to participate in it. But I don't have agency over just telling other people, no, you can't say that. So you're calling us the R slur? Well, no one's calling you the R slur. So you'd be cool with a straight person calling you an F slur? Actually, yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Yeah. I call myself that slur all the time.
Yeah.
I'll be with a group of my friends, and we're all even because I used to do drag. I used to do drag, and we used to call ourselves the FAGS hags. Like that's a name in drag. So like, because I did drag, people who are around me would say that they were called, the people who carry your bags and your equipment and stuff like that. They're called FAGS hags. That's like an actual, like, that's an term of endearment. So my son with severe autism, negatively affected, that's going too fast, is negatively affected by people using the R slur. Well, people shouldn't use the R slur around him. Or you should make sure that you're not putting your son in a place where he can hear that word. But you also don't get to police other people's language. You can remove yourself from the situation because you don't like it, and that's perfectly acceptable. It's called hate speech, but given your moderate take, clearly you don't care. It's not that I don't care, it's that I just live in reality. It's not about controlling, it's about respect for people around you. Yes, but you guys get upset when you can't control someone's language, so you try to use controlling tactics, like doxing people, to get them to change their behavior. And that's not cool. Like, if you don't like something, go somewhere else. For example, if you don't like this live because you don't like my opinions, you gotta go somewhere else. Do I feel this way about all slurs? For example, I don't say the N slur. Fuck no. That is not in my vocabulary. It's never been. She doesn't even say that slur.
Yeah, no.
But
I wouldn't, yeah. We wouldn't be associating if you said that, so.
Yeah, I don't say that slur. But at the same time, I know, for example, I'm pretty sure Destiny has said that slur. Don't quote me on it. But I'm still working with the dude, you know what I mean? Like, that's not... But you can say it's based. Well, I think those two are a little bit different. My lesbian friends, I did make one of them... What? What? So racism isn't a deal breaker? Got it? No, racism is definitely a deal breaker.
What are y'all hearing?
They're attaching words and inflating. They're inflating,
It's so weird.
the actions of words.
Yeah.
Because you know it's harmful, you just don't care about other slurs. No, I just don't police people. Yeah, I just don't police people. Racism isn't a deal breaker, but if a friend says slurs, go off. Again, I just don't police people.
It's as deep as that goes.
Yeah. But that's the thing is, like, I don't think you guys understand. For those of you who are in the chat who are moderates, you guys should start speaking up. Because it's just, I don't know, it's really about not policing people. Friendly question, why do you always cover your neck? I always wear a bandana. I have since I was young. Don't police people is the same thing that people who defend Shiloh Hendricks says. I don't think Shiloh Hendricks should go to jail for what she said. But obviously there's going to be people who don't want to associate with her after what she said. People called her out on the internet, which is great. It was our side that called her out, and she's on that side, and that's great. What I'm not going to do, because I know that Shiloh Hendricks is a racist person, 100%. I don't think Destiny is a racist person. I don't think me looking at the live, that Z was on and being like, this is not racist, that doesn't make me a racist person. The R word was mid-term. My uncle was diagnosed using that term in conjunction with other terms. Moderate here, you cannot control what people say, but you can control what you allow in your space. Exactly. You can control what you allow in your space. And if you don't want someone who says things in your space, then get out of that space. No, you should be learning who I am. It's easy. Anthony, I don't have no idea who the fuck you are.
Creeping me out.
Yeah, I have no idea who you are. Yeah, you never left your conservative thoughts. Well, I guess I'm moderate, you know what I mean? So I don't know, like, ooh. You do remember me slowly. I don't know what you're saying. It's been around me, used around assisted living homes. I don't invite it, but these are going fast. You guys can ask any questions you like. So you run when people say stupid stuff, confusing as fuck. No, when someone says stupid stuff, I mean, it depending on how stupid the thing they said was, will depend on if I associate with them or not. But what I'm not going to do is be like, okay, it's my turn to just dox you on the internet now. So why do